Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This time it's how is your person feeling about you? That person that you clicked on this video for, how are they feeling about you right now? Let's find out. Now I've made 3 readings here, Crystal, the Flower and the Shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive, an extended reading that goes with it. So if you find that it is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something that you need to do, something that you need to say? Is there something that you need to deal with, heal, let go of? Let's find out. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? What do you need to know about that? Is there anything that you need to look out for there? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, I'll be popping a link for that up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. And that's where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading as well. So all you need to do now is take a pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the crystal? This is a rose quartz. Would you like the flower? It's gone a bit floppy. It was perkier in the reading. Or the shell. Purple pippy. Polished. Purple polished pippy. Take a pick now. Don't forget to click the like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. All that stuff helps me out so much. So thank you so much for doing that. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week. Great reasons to click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. So enjoy your reading. I will see you in there. So if you chose the crystal and this one's for you, crystals, let's find out how your person feels about you. That person that's on your mind at the moment, the one that you clicked on this video for. Now, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. So if this sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, then you might want to get that. In that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship as well, the dynamics between you both. What else do you need to know about them? How to make it work really well. And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for that up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get into it. How do they feel about you? Threshold, the riches within. They see this as a very abundant connection, but that you've got so much about you. You intrigue them. They see like you've just got so much about you, and so much more than everyone else. It's like they try and compare you to other people, and no one comes anywhere close. You've just got so much about you. That's what I keep on hearing, is just there's so much about you. They could be gushing about you to other people as well, about how great you are. Threshold suggests that they might be close to making a move or coming your way. Let's see with the other cards. Oh, how do they feel about crystals? How does Crystal's person feel about them at the moment? Illumination. There's this feeling that you light them up, that you are wise. You have so much going for you. And you make them want to be a better person. You've shone a light on things for them. You might not have done this yourself, you might not have said this thing to them, but you just existing has shone this light on themselves and their lives, and made them think about, it's made them want to improve themselves and be a better person. And you really have been this light in their life. I feel like they haven't met anyone like you before that has had that kind of effect on them. You know, we perhaps have relationships with people and they change us a little bit. They bring something into our lives, a new interest or something like that, or they might tweak us in a little, you know, in a way like one person could teach us how to communicate a bit better within relationships. But minor change like that. This isn't that. This feels like they, just with your very presence, they want to be a better person. It's like you shone a torch on things in their life that should have changed already. They should have let go of already. Should have changed. You give them hope, make them want to be better, a better person. Patience. Wow, they've never done this before. They'll come in when they're ready, it says. Well, it says the tide will come in when it's ready. But they're on the threshold of it. They've never been patient with someone before. They've always gone for the short-term kind of quick win kind of thing. If they are not pursuing you, as in making a player move on you, if they're really taking their time with you, that's a really good sign. That's because this person sees long-term with you. They don't want to rush things. And they're surprising themselves that they're being patient with you. Perhaps they're kind of keeping you at arm's length. And they would never do that before, you know? And you might have even been giving them the come on kind of thing. And they're like, no. And it's not because they don't want you, quite the opposite. It's because they want you more than they've wanted anyone before. But they want you for the long term. So they're having patience, and it's surprising them at just how different then they can be when they're around you, or when they're thinking of you, compared to how they've been with other people in the past. So you're totally different for them. This is a totally different kind of relationship than they've ever had before. The way that they feel about you is it's a new thing. They never felt about that with anyone before. They've never wanted to have this patience before. They've never wanted to hold back before. They've never wanted to become a better person for someone before. They've never wanted to sort their life out before. They've never wanted to give things up for someone before. They do all of that with you. Tell us more. This person's smitten with you. Knight of Cups, you make them feel extremely romantic. They want to give plenty to you as well. They want to not just wine and dine you, but they want to make things really special for you. They want to be the one that takes care of you. They want to be the one that puts a smile on your face. They really want to please you, and not in a people-pleasing, like, judgmental kind of a way. It's almost like a feeling that it would be that honor to be the one that makes you smile, that makes you happy. So they want to romance you. This is a very romantic person. They've got a rich inner world, and they're seeing that rich inner world in you as well, which is why this is so different. It's like they've seen something in you that reminds them of the real them. Perhaps the real them that they've put aside because they've never met anyone like that. They'd always been the black sheep. And so they're like, oh, well, that thing that I am doesn't really fit for this world. So I'll put that on the shelf, and I'll just try and be a bit like other people, a bit more like other people. And then they meet you and they're like, I can be my true self. Justice. So they see that you are their mirror reflection, that this could be a very balanced relationship, that you've got things to offer, they've got things to offer you. Perhaps you're a very giving person and they're a giving person too, so this could be a very balanced relationship. They see that you're in balance there, and that you have a good grasp on yourself. You know what it is that you want. You're very clear. You're not a confusing kind of a person at all to them. Yeah, you're very clear to them. Again, another card of balance as well. And so they see that you don't take decisions lightly, that you make good decisions for yourself. You weigh up your options kind of thing, and make good decisions for yourself. Now, this might be where the patience comes in as well, is that they know that you don't need them. And so they better do things right so that you want them. Yeah, they're seeing that you make like decisions slowly, weighing up what would be good for you. They want to be good for you. Anyway, romantic. Knight of Cups. Tell us why the Knight of Cups is here. Wow. The Muse of Emotions. So this is the King of Cups. This is the love that they have for you. So the love is there. They love you. Which is why this romantic side of them is coming out. You might be dealing with someone that used to play more to their passion kind of thing, to instant gratification kind of thing in relationships. And they're not doing that this time. They're getting so romantic. You might find that once you're together, their exes come out of the woodwork going, how come they're so good to you? How come they're romancing you? How come they're giving you this? Never gave me that kind of thing. Queen of Voices too is about having strong boundaries. I'm getting this. I got this from the Two of Pentacles as well. They know that you have strong, clear boundaries, and they like that about you, but they know that it also applies to them too. So they know that they have to approach you right. They know that they have to do things right by you. That they know that you could quite easily say no to them if they do the wrong thing. Now, I'm not picking that this is a really bad thing, like that they're, treading on eggshells around you kind of thing because you're volatile. It's nothing like that. It's a healthy Queen of Swords that I'm picking up here, of having, strong boundaries. And they love that about you. That's why it's come out with the King of Cups here, or the Muse of Emotions, because they love that about you, how strong you are, and they want to make you really happy. It's like they want to impress you. They want to do the right thing by you, and they want to make you really happy. They love your strength. And you don't take any crap off people. They like that about you. Duality. There's two sides of you, the dark and the light. They like both of the sides. So this is not someone that just likes you, not fair weather friend kind of thing. They only like one side of you. No, they like it all. They love that harder side of you, that no BS kind of side, the one that quite easily says no. If something doesn't suit you, or if you don't like something, they really like that you stand up to things like that. This is a very good sign, because when someone likes your dark side too, it's great. You must have been doing inner work on yourself, shadow work, so that you love that, so that someone else can love that side of you too. Justice. Seeing you as very balanced. This could be a balanced relationship as a result. You know yourself very well. Page of Inspiration. And it's just so exciting to them, right? They want this new start with you. They want to have that with you, that balance. It's just so exciting. The idea of having a relationship with you is so exciting to them. They could just see this new start with you, and it blows their mind. It's like how great this could be together. Burden is behind that. So they could have been in very burdensome relationships before with takers, and they say that this is they could have a balanced relationship with you. And that is an exciting prospect for all of us, to think of a balanced relationship and how great that would be, when I think a lot of us have found relationships burdensome, and very one-sided kind of relationships where it's draining to our energy. It doesn't add to our energy. You've got here a relationship that will add, or this is how they're viewing it anyway, that you can add to their energy. They can add, they want to add to your energy. They want to put a smile on your face and make you happy too. So this is two givers coming together is what it feels like. But that's the perception of things anyway. And they like how you make decisions, like how that you weigh things up for the best. And they've probably seen you making decisions, both yes and no decisions. And they just like the way that you think about things and how down to earth and practical you are as well. It's almost like I just saw them like smiling. That made the candle go out. I just saw them like laughing at, just delighting in your process, your mind process, watching you think about something. Maybe they've asked you, do you want this or not? And then they watch you kind of thinking things through, and then you say yes or no. They just delight in that whole process of seeing you making decisions. The moon, and it's not confusing. You are not confusing to them, and perhaps they've found people very confusing in the past and intriguing, but you're not. You're just dead straightforward to them, and they really like that. It's not that they can predict you. They don't find you predictable, but they find you dependable. There's no confusion. So I think this person is like, you're my one. It feels that way to me. You're making them feel more masculine energy, like they've got a role to play in your life, that they can step forward. It's almost like you're not needy. You're making your own decisions, and that means that they can step forward and provide for you, and they know that they're going to be appreciated for that, instead of you being a needy person. When they step forward into that masculine energy and provide, then that needy person is never going to be enough for them, kind of thing. And that's probably what they've been experiencing in the past. Tell us more. What are they feeling? What are they feeling for crystals? Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. There's that threshold card again. You're about to make a move, this person. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So the heart is with you, and they're trusting that, and they are wanting to be with you. And it feels like that change might be imminent. It might be coming in very soon. What else? Attend to the details. So sorting through stuff at the moment. Attending to the details. They're also watching you and getting to know you, the little details of what you like and what you don't like as well. They might be asking people about you as well. With regards to that, it does feel like they really do want to make you happy, and so they will be considering what you like what's your favorite color, that kind of thing. What do you like to eat? They're attending to those kind of details. This is someone that really wants to know you on that level. And what makes you smile? They really want to make you smile, and they want to make you laugh as well. What else? How are they feeling about crystals? How are they feeling about crystals? How's Crystal's person feeling about Crystal? Commitment. They want to lock this one in. They want to be committed to you. Yeah, they've got this. Their focus is on commitment with you, and they do seem to be very serious about you here. This is someone who has thought long and hard about this, and perhaps we've got all the signs there. There's the feelings there for sure, but collecting evidence about you as well, of compatibility with them. You're certainly sparking something in them that they can be more of their true selves with you, that have not been able to be with other people. It's got that feeling of like they've been around kind of muggles before, and you're magical like they are. And they love that they can step into that magical sense of self as well. That's why they're committed to this. Like there is a little bit of fear in them, though, that they might do the wrong thing by you and might get rejected by you, especially because you got this Two of Pentacles. So that strong feeling that you make really good decisions for yourself, so they know not to just come at you with any kind of an offer. It's got to be a good one. Control. They've got a fear of being controlling and controlled. No, it's controlled. They've got a fear of being controlled here. Now, yeah, so they might see or be fearful that they're seeing you and this dark side and stuff like that, and the Queen of Voices. They could be fearful that means that you might control them. So your strength, although they love it, they've got a fear that might mean you're going to control them or try to control them. So, and I'm not saying it's true, but I think this is just based on the past. They've been controlled by someone in the past, and perhaps another strong person here, a strong woman, and they a little bit scared of that. Of course, you can be a strong woman without having that control. That's something that's going on for them. And regret, yeah, it's because of the past. Yeah, so perhaps they've always been attracted to strong types, but they haven't been able to discern the difference between strong and controlling. Or, strong because it's a front, because really the person is insecure. That's what makes someone controlling, right? Or strength because you've worked through your stuff and you really are strong. And so perhaps they're just a little bit unsure and they're watching you to figure out which one you are of those types. But yeah, they do have some fears. What else? Loss. They've had loss in their lives. They've got some regrets in their life. And yeah, they're a bit heartbroken because of the past here. So they're thinking about those things too. So it feels like your person is getting ready to make a move toward you. It certainly feels like it's imminent. We'll see in the deeper dive, but they are dealing with loss at the moment from previous relationships. Of course, with this control and regret coming up, they're still dealing with stuff from the past. Villain, where they were like made a villain, made the bad one in a relationship. It doesn't feel that way to me, but perhaps they were in some kind of like toxic relationship or something like that, and when they finally stood up for themselves, then they were called the bad one, and so that could be what's breaking their heart. Can we get more on how they're feeling about crystals, please, instead of what's going on for them? Lack of self-worth. It's more about them. This is their energy. So they're lacking self-worth at the moment because it feels like they might be being beaten down verbally by people at the moment with the choices that they're making, and perhaps family, perhaps exes, people like that, and being made out to be a villain here, and it's breaking their heart and making them sad. This could be what is making them worried, that they want to know that this is true about you rather than just a front. It could be why they've got patience, because perhaps they rushed into relationships before that they'd seen whether someone was coming from this place of insecurity or not. Tell us more. What's in their heart? What's in their heart for crystals? Let's get 3 of these out. 1, 2. I don't know why I heard get 3 out. There we go. True love. Wow, this is true love. This is once in a lifetime. I told you they've never felt like this about anyone before. Getting that strongly. Be authentic. So yeah, they love your realness, the way that you are just unapologetically you. I love that. You're real and true to who you are and how you feel as well. So perhaps they've seen you like in emotional situations, just being like straight up true about that. The only thing that is real is love. This is them realizing that love is the most important thing in their life, and they're prioritizing that now. And so they could be making changes in their life, like with the work and stuff like that, because they're prioritizing love. This could be about a location thing as well. If some of them need to change the location or make changes in their life, they could really be prioritizing love. So you've made them want to prioritize love, and shifted them back into the heart as well, making decisions for their heart. They obviously want to make decisions for your heart too. They want to they want to put a smile on your face. It's beautiful. Well, if it sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive. Like I said before, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is this person approaching you? What's going on? You know, there might be something for you to do here. Do you need to speak up or something like that? We'll find out. And guidance for you in this relationship. So you guys together, what do you need to know about this relationship, about your dynamics and how to make it work really well? And also how this might all play out, how they might come in, how they might approach you with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get it wrong, you're not going to receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower in the shell. Click on that crystal on your device that can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there, leave a comment, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out how your person feels about you. That person that you clicked on this video for, how do they feel about you? Let's find out. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that. In that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So something for you to heal, something for you to let go of, something you need to do or say. Let's find out. And guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, towards the end of this reading, I'm going to be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out how your person feels about you. How do they feel about flowers? That's too many. How does flowers person feel about them? That's better. Flowers person, how do they feel about them? Calling forth the ways. They want to shake you up a little bit. They want to rattle you. Perhaps you've been aloof with them, and they want to get some emotion out of you. Now, they could do that in many different ways. You know, it doesn't have to be a good way. Sometimes we provoke people when we want just an emotional reaction. They want to see some feeling out of you. Immortality. This ain't going away. The feelings, they're not going away. Now, why would they want them to go away? I'm feeling frustration from this person. They're frustrated with you. Or they're frustrated with the situation, perhaps, that you're in at the moment. Oh, let's find out more. So, they want something from you. They want some kind of emotion from you. They want a display of emotion from you. The feelings aren't going away. Now, this could be someone that's been trying to forget you, like trying to put you out of their mind, and they just can't. It's like it's just not going away. Now, this person could also have be in a certain kind of situation where really they shouldn't be with you, and you know, some kind of an impediment, and they could be like, I'm not supposed to love flowers, so I'm just going to forget about them, but the feelings are just not going away. And that could be really frustrating for them. But there's this definite feeling that they want a show of emotion from you. It's like they want to provoke you into that. Magic maker. So they're seeing you as magic, or perhaps as having done magic on them. You've got some kind of a hold over them here. They can't stop thinking about you, and they're not necessarily that happy about that right now. Put a love spell on them. That's what they could be thinking. Like, it's like, why is flowers affecting me so much? Why can't I stop thinking about flowers? And flowers being so aloof. And you might be being so aloof, flowers, because they're not available. Because I think you're in a situation where you can't be together here. You shouldn't be together, kind of thing. Not that there's pretty much anything that means that you shouldn't be together. Not in my book, anyway. Even if they're married to someone else, I would say that the heart knows best. The heart wants what the heart wants, kind of thing, and that is truer than any piece of paper that or institution that man has made up. But that's just my views on that. Let me know yours in the comments below. You're allowed to be different as well. You don't have to agree with me. Optimism. They're optimistic. Oh, are they? After each rainstorm, there will be clear skies. I think they want to provoke you into something. I think they want to provoke like some kind of a blow up, some kind of an emotional thing. They're feeling like it's going to clear the air. they might, if you both haven't told each other how you feel about each other, it could be that they want to provoke this like situation where you both blurt it out to each other. But it's in a like, I effing love you, like argument kind of way. I don't know why they'd want it to be like that. Maybe they'd feel less guilty about being with you or something. I don't know. Let's get some cards out and find out. How are they feeling about flowers? Slow. Taking it really slow. Or you're being really slow with them. Slow to open up, perhaps. Now, the immortality card says that the feelings just aren't going away. So they might have been trying to ignore you for a long time. Death and rebirth. Oh, this is creating significant change in their life, and they're not sure that they're happy about that. Two of Cups there. Well, big love offer on its way from them. There is this resistance to it. They've got resistance to it too. This is not an easy relationship. It feels like the circumstances around it is not easy. It's frustrating them. Well, the heart wants what the heart wants, you know. It's like, wouldn't it be nice if we just fell in love with the ones that are, you know, parents? Like, but we don't, do we? It could be something like that, or, you know, someone where there's no strings attached kind of thing, rather than your boss. Or, you know, it's just something like that. Or someone that's single and available instead of someone that's married to someone else. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles, there's a slowness about this. Some time, I don't know how long. Let me know in the comments below, how long have you known this person? Because it does feel like they've been trying to ignore this for quite some time. And it's just not going away. Ace of Voices, so yeah, this is the next step. This is their new start. They know this is the truth of them. They know that you're the one for them. They might be wanting you to feel it too. They might not know that you feel it too. They want a display of emotion from you. This is the truth of them, and they want you to show that it's the truth of you too, that this is what you want. But again, I'm picking up that feeling like they want it in a big display, kind of like a big blow-up kind of thing. It just feels like it would make it easier for them. If that were the case, yeah, an emotional release. See, that's what I'm getting. They want this emotional release. They want it to be a big thing. Almost like if there's a big blow up, and like in the office or something, or you know, around whatever the impediment is, it clears the emotion of it all. Will clear everything out of the way, and everyone else, if there's anyone else involved, they'll go, oh well, yeah, this needs to happen then, or something like that. I don't know. You know, it's like not wanting to leave your job unless there's a big blow up, and then kind of engineering that blow up. Or it's like wanting to dump someone, but you want them to dump you, and so you engineer a blow up. They're not engineering the blow up to dump you. It's engineering a blow up, and coming out of all of this emotion that you've got for each other, so that whatever the impediment is pales into insignificance for them, perhaps for other people as well, because it's considerable change for them. You're changing their life considerably, even just by existing, you know. And if they choose this relationship, to have this relationship with you, it's very disruptive to their lives. It requires a complete change. You have to walk away from something and open the heart back up. Perhaps it's been frozen before and closed down, and be romantic again. They've got kind of this fuddy-duddy, like, I didn't think this was ever going to happen for me again. This is like in rebirth, and I was kind of happy to not go here, and I'm going to have to leave behind this idea that I had, or leave behind something that's significant for this. Got a lot to give up for this relationship. Open the heart. This person's got a fair bit of resistance to this. You know, it feels like they're reluctant, but they will, is what it feels like to me. Teaching. Teaching is behind that. They've got more to learn in their lives. Now, I don't know how old your person is here, but I'm getting this feeling that they thought that that was it for their life kind of thing. Not that they're about to die, but as far as relationships go, they had no idea that there's going to be this new start, and then here it shows up and they're like, really? We've got kind of old-timer kind of a feeling. They might not even be that old. Some people get that in their 20s. That. Anyway. 2 cups. This is significant love offer here. They know that they're going to be with you, I'm sure of it. But they're going to reluctantly shift into this. You're the happily ever after. See? 10 of emotions. What was that? Death. The death and rebirth card again. But it's like, you're my happily ever after, but oh my God, the change. I think your person perhaps is a fixed sign. They have got themselves into a comfortable, not the happiest of lives, but a comfortable position in their lives, and they're like, and then you come along, flower, spanner in the works, and they're like, damn it, the feelings aren't going away for flower. Well, I'm going to have to make all these changes in my life because they're my happily ever after. Discernment, but they're being careful. They're being careful because there's all of this death and rebirth. This requires significant change in their life. So you have a fixed sign kind of a person here. Perhaps they've got quite a lot of fixed sign energy in their chart. Let me know in the comments. Are they a fixed sign, the sun sign, or is it more of the other stuff that's in the chart? Do you even know what's in the chart? I don't know. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Your person's got more to learn. I think you could have like a beautiful relationship with each other. They've got a strong energy, this person. Watch out. Like, you're going to have arguments with this person, for sure. They're pretty stubborn. Step into your power. Stepping into the power, taking the bull by the horns kind of an energy, and they know that they need to do this. So it feels like your person has got to this place of, this is inevitable, this is not going away, something needs to happen now. Now it could be because of all of this death, rebirth energy that it changes their life significantly. That could be why they want to provoke this outpouring of emotion, this blow up kind of thing, to instigate it. Your person could be into drama. You could have that aspect about them too. They don't have to though. I'm not getting that really strongly, but it could just be around this relationship. Gifts. They're very generous. They could have a lot of money as well. So yeah, they do want to treat you. Buy your stuff. Healing. So healing their heart. So yeah, whatever situation at the moment, although it's very stable for them, they've got more to learn in their lives. Their higher selves trying to move them on into this new learning, new relationship, new learning to heal their heart. What else? There's differences between you though. This isn't a matchy kind of a relationship. There are differences between you. But let's see if they're compatible. Differences. This could be a matter of opposites attracting in some way. Again, I've got the healing card out here, so this is a healing relationship. for you both, is what I'm hearing. So they're feeling like you are a healing kind of a person, but they're in two minds about this. Push me, pull me. Like, oh, there's so much resistance here in this person. And communication. They do want this. They want emotional communication. They want something from you. It's like, if you're holding yourself back from this person because of the circumstances that are blocking, and they're not communicating or not like communicating your feelings, that's driving them crazy. That's driving them crazy. Okay, let's get more on the feelings about you. 3 cards, please, for flowers. Person, how are they feeling about flowers? Where's the heart at? It's deep in the heart, because you know that 2 of Cups and the 10 of Emotions. That's dead set. You're my happily ever after. They know that deep inside. Just got an awful lot of resistance to it right now. And that could be because you've got resistance to it too. Flowers. Not wanting to communicate and stuff. Not wanting to show them what your emotions are for them. First up, spend quality time together. So they want to have more time with you. They want quality time with you as well. They want to be alone with you. Perhaps you're not alone. Perhaps you haven't been alone with this person. You also have get to know each other. You need to know each other better alone. Now, so if it is like a work situation, you know each other at work, but you don't know each other alone. It's something like that. You haven't been alone, and they want both of these cards very close, so it's just them two looking into each other's eyes. They need that. And turn on your heart light. It's like, open your heart and show me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. Show me how you feel. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. This says, but now turn on your heart light. They want to know how you're feeling. They want you to show how you're feeling. They're very frustrated about not knowing how you feel, or you're just not communicating that to them. Okay, so there you go. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. As I said before, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. What should you do? How should you communicate this with them? And also, you guys together. So you in a relationship, what do you need to know about this relationship? The dynamics and how to make it work really well. And how this might all play out, along with possible timelines for that. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of thing. Get your email address right, because if you get it wrong, you're not going to receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, your promotions folder. Check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that flower on a device that you can open PDFs with. And in that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. And click on that subscribe button and that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose a shell and this one's for you, shells, let's find out how your person feels about you. That person that you're watching this video for. Now, as usual, shells, it's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find that this is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that. In that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there something that you need to do, something that you need to say, something that you need to let go of and heal? Let's find out. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? And how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for that up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out. Well, it's a very good start. Delight. How are they feeling about you? Delightful. They love you. Look at this. She looks like she's been dragged through a hedge backwards, doesn't she? But she's still delightful. So, like, even if you're in your PJs, you're absolutely beautiful and you delight them. Like, no matter what you've got going on, even if you're in a bad mood, they just think you're the loveliest thing ever. Beautiful. They like it in the best of times and in the worst of times too. This is what I was going to say. Feels like unconditional love to me. There you have it. It's the unconditional love card. Very good. They love you no matter what. You can't put a foot wrong. You've got this person wrapped around your little finger. Feel the same way about them? Let me know in the comments below, Shells. The ocean. Wow. They've got a depth of feeling for you. The ocean. You're beautiful, you're mysterious, you're wild, you're free. You excite them so much. They're just delighted in you. They think the world of you. You're amazing. How beautiful. You've got someone that unconditionally loves you here. Jackpot. Tell us more. How is Shell's person feeling about them? The Chariot, like, watch out, here I come kind of thing. Like, headed fast toward victory. Like, this person wants to make a move on you here if they haven't already. Yeah, this person delights in your realness, you know. This isn't someone that just wants to, you know, they love it when you're all dressed up or whatever, but not when you're a mess. This person doesn't have judgments about you like that at all. Four of Wands. They're thinking long term. They're thinking marriage here. They are, yeah, like, we could be really happy together. This has got firm foundations. Could be commitment here, wanting a commitment with you. Oh, they're thinking you're someone that they can settle down with. How long have you known this person for, Shells? But, you know, this could be the infatuation stage. It could be that. But it's very promising. Very good start to your reading. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Rah. Are you heartbroken? Well, we'll find out. They might be viewing you as heartbroken. Anyway, the Chariot. So they want to, like, speed towards you. They're watching you. They've been paying attention to you. They're looking at your pictures. They're following you on social media. They're asking their friends about you. They're watching you. They try and be in the same places as you at the same time. They've got an eye on you, and they want to come fast towards you for this victory with you. So they're paying a lot of attention to you at the moment. You're like, first thing that they think about when they wake up, then they'll check whether you're on social media, if you're like actually online at the time. It's like, oh, because I want to know what time Shells wake up. A little bit infatuated. Could be obsessed with you here. Yeah, they want to move fast towards you. You could be worried about you being snapped up by someone else, because usually when someone's infatuated like this, not that it's just that, but usually when they're like this, they probably think that everyone else feels the same way about you too, which probably isn't true. It's feminine energy, so they do. They think that everyone else is feeling the same way about you as well, like that you're receiving this kind of attention from everybody. So they want to rush toward you because they think that they've got competition for you. They can't imagine why everyone wouldn't feel the same way about you as they feel about you. And so now they think they've got competition. Why the Four of Wands? Well, I think it's obvious. They want to get married to you. Expect this person to move really fast. Hey, too many. Yeah, you might get a proposal from this person, you know, fast into the relationship. Three of Emotions, and that celebration, like, we've got two cards of celebration here, of coming together, of reunion, of celebration, of a celebration of it. So they're probably even planning on like a proposal on how they're going to propose to you. This person's seriously obsessed with you. Well, the Devil card didn't come out, but this does seem quite obsessive to me. Not in a bad way. And if you've known this person for a while, then yeah, you've got the unconditional love card, so it's obviously more than just that infatuation stage. Perhaps it's an infatuation stage that just is lasting and lasting and lasting. Self-love is behind that. So they're seeing you as being self-loving, and they really like that. So you've got this element of independence about you, and you look after yourself and then love that. But Three of Swords, something's breaking their heart here. What is it? Or they're seeing you as having your heart broken? Oh. Oh. Ten of Materials, a happily ever after. Wanting to build something with you, but it's come out with the Seven of Voices, the card of deception. Oh! What didn't they tell you? They can't have this with you at the moment. When they can, they're going to be rushing in. Are they married already? There's something they haven't told you. There's something that they haven't told you that's standing in the way of this happily ever after with you. It's breaking the heart. Something that they're trying to sort out. I don't think this person has lied to you, but there very well could be something that they haven't told you. I was wondering, well, if they're feeling all this, then why aren't they coming in already? Unlimited possibilities. They've got a hurdle to get over. They want all of this with you, this happily ever after with you, but there's something that they've not told you, and they're trying to sort that out. There's something that they need to own up to, and they're hoping it doesn't break your heart. It's more about them being heartbroken that they can't approach you. It feels to me like it's something that they're going to sort out before they approach you. But there's this rushing feeling like, I've got to do it fast, I've got to do it fast, I've got to do it fast. And whenever we're in that energy of like, I need to sort this out now, I need to sort this out now, because time's running out, it makes it so difficult to sort something out. Like, things don't get sorted out when we're in that energy. It's when we let go of that. So your person could be pursuing this a little bit too tenaciously, kind of things like, come on everybody, I need to do this now because Shell's about to be snapped up by someone else. So right now they're being a secret admirer, or are they like someone has deeper feelings for you than letting on? So they do have deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. They're being a secret admirer at the moment. They're kind of looking, page of voices at you, waiting for this new beginning with you. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So they do want this start with you. What else? It's like they're raring to go and they're waiting for that starting pistol to go off. And they're like, come on to the starting pistol guy. And the starting pistol guy is not having any of it. Starting pistol guy is like, if you keep on yelling at me, I'm never going to pull this trigger. You know, it's that kind of thing. The sea has been very balanced, that they could have a very balanced life with you. And also work through your feelings. You've got this balance. It's not that you're not passionate, but you are not in control of your feelings, but you work through your feelings. They're not seeing you as like stable and cold kind of thing and feeling. They're seeing you as having a very good grasp on your feelings and being able to work through stuff. Very balanced, a very balanced person. They're pretty impressed by your emotional state here. They're not that balanced right now. They've got this rushy kind of obsessed kind of thing going on. What else? They remind me of that kid in class at school, you know, the one that always wants to answer the question. It's like, me, miss, that kind of thing. That's their energy. They're just like that kid. They've got a lot of energy, but it's not necessarily placed in the right. They're not necessarily channeling that energy in the right way at the moment to actually make things happen. This person isn't cool, calm, and collected, let's put it that way. They've got a lot of passion, and it kind of leaks out from them in a, not in a bad way. There's nothing bad about it at all. It's just in a way that kind of impedes the flow, let's put it that way. Fear. So, they think that you're fearful. They're seeing you as being fearful about this. Seeing you as very supportive. Also, them wanting to support you too. There's something in that. They're seeing you as a fearful person, so you might be backing off from them. I don't know, they've got a bit of a chasey kind of an energy, and that always usually makes us run. True love, though. This is true love for them. You make their heart sing. You make them sing. You make them sing. They sing a lot to themselves when they think of you. Singing in the shower and stuff like that. Might dance a little bit as well when they think of you. This person thinks the world of you. But again, with the fear. First card out again. See, you're afraid of things. Again, you're afraid of them. It's more like the bogeyman kind of thing. Fearful. There's construction work going on outside. I hope you can't hear that too loud. Tryst. Ah. Now this is maybe what the fear is about. Perhaps they see you fearful of being messed around in relationships. So you could be like a bit wary of them and a bit a player. Like, yeah, you could have been played before, and that's perhaps how they see that you're fearful there. Is this just a tryst? Being serious about this, especially if they move real fast on you, you know? What else? Oh, two more. Self-love, again. We've already had that card out. Self-love. They see you as being self-loving and as someone that takes risks. So they're pretty hopeful about this. Pretty hopeful about this relationship. That you will take a risk, that you will get over those fears kind of thing. And go for it with them. Let's get 3 of these heart cards out. So, how are they feeling about shells? Miracles and blessings. They know that this is just going to be amazing. They've got a very positive outlook on this relationship, this person. They're an unconditional lover. They're really sweet energy. And embrace your emotions. Pretty emotional kind of a person. They could be a water sign. Are they? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah. Yes, this person does have a lot of emotions. Or they could be a fire sign as well. A bit of Aries energy going on here, but they're an emotional person. Not emotional like Pisces. Emotional like Scorpio. Could be Scorpio. You know what I mean by that, do you? Pisces, not emotional like crying all the time like Pisces does. Ooh, look at that. The way that flew out. Romance, they're romantic. Dancing, they want to dance with you. Beautiful. They want to lavish you with love and personal attention and affection. How gorgeous. Beautiful. Well, there we go. That sounds like it is your story. It could be your story, Charles. You might want to get that deeper dive. More in the deeper dive, as I said, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So, are you fearful? Are they right about that? Do you need to deal with that somehow? And also about this relationship. You guys together, what are the dynamics there? How can you make it work really well? Is there something for you to watch out for in this relationship? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're into that, if you want a bit of that, then I'll pop a link for up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. Type your email address in very carefully, because if you get it wrong, you're not going to receive it. Now, the email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, your promotions folder. Check in those places first. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on your device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video. And when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well and click on that subscribe button and that notification bell down there. I appreciate you doing all of that kind of stuff. It really helps my YouTube channel out when you do. So thank you. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.